real love. Let this be the real thing.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's videos, I want to share with you some of my favorite vegan snacks or very kind of like easy and lazy meals. These are my absolutely favorite. I probably make them at least once a week, and they're super simple and super delicious as well. So I've included two sweet pick-me-up which I love to have in the afternoon when I'm craving something a bit sweet. One of them is my nut butter chocolate stuffed dates, which are also the perfect desserts. They're just so delicious, and I know so many of you guys on Instagram are obsessed with them as well. And the other two are more on the savory side, and as I said, they can also be brilliant as an easy and lazy lunch. So without any further ado, let's get into the video. Recipe which I want to show you is my nut butter chocolate stuffed date, which they're so good as a dessert as well. I'm using medjol dates because they're so juicy, they're plumpy, they're super soft, they're literally like caramel bites. And I'm also going to use some kind of like crunchy toppings. So I've got some shredded coconuts, pistachios and almonds. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna start by melting our chocolate. I'm just using chocolate eggs because that's all I've got in the house, until it's nice and melted on a double boiler. While the chocolate is melting, we're gonna pit our dates. So all you're gonna have to do is just make a cut in the middle, remove the stone, so you have kind of like a pocket where you can put your nut butter in. We're just gonna stuff the nut butter into the dates. I'm using peanut butter, but you can use any nut butter that you like. If you're allergic to nut, you can also use tahini or sunflower seed butter. You just wanna add about a heaped teaspoon of nut butter, squish the dates together so they're closed. And here they are in all their glory. They actually are super delicious, even just like that. And we're just gonna dip them into our dark chocolate. This process can get quite messy, but it's such a fun thing to do. And yeah, you just wanna roll them into the dark chocolate, maybe give them a little shake to remove the excess chocolate, and place them onto a baking paper. That's really important because otherwise they will stick to the bottom. And then we're gonna sprinkle them with our toppings. Again, this is completely optional. You can just go with plain chocolate, maybe a pinch of salt, to add that kind of like contrast with the sweetness of the dates. And you just want to repeat the process until you got all your dates sorted. Here they are. I also made some just half coated in chocolate. That's another option as well if you don't want to have them completely fully coated, but they are so good. And all you have to do now is just put them in the fridge or freezer to set for at least 30 minutes. And after 30 minutes, you're gonna have the most delicious, sumptuous, scrumptious and decadent treat you can possibly ever want. They're so good for desserts. The second recipe which I want to show you is my chickpea tuna, which I've been literally obsessed with. I've been making it at least once a week because it's so delicious and it's so simple to make. So all you're gonna have to do is just mash down a can of drained chickpeas. I'm making quite a large batch because it does store very well in the fridge. So I'm using a whole can of chickpeas, and you just want to mash them down with a fork until you have some kind of like a coarse mixture. It doesn't have to be really mushy. You still want to have a little bit of texture in there. And then we're gonna add in our sweet corn, about 2 tablespoons of vegan mayo. You can also use a little bit less, a little bit more, depending on your taste. Some lemon juice, I'm using half a lemon, plenty of salt, and also a good grind of black pepper. We are then gonna add also some chopped spring onion. You can also add some chopped dill, for example, if you have it on hand. I didn't have any fresh herbs on hand, so I'm going without anything, but it will still be delicious. You just wanna mix it everything very well together until you have this kind of like a creamy, chunky consistency. And this is perfect, to be honest, in so many things. You can keep it very simple and just have it on sandwich. It's the perfect sandwich filling because it's very creamy and flavorful. So for example, here I'm just using some gluten-free sliced bread, and it's the perfect quick and easy lunch as well. Or if you want to go for, if you're going for a picnic or something like that, it's a really good option for a vegan sandwich. If you want something a bit lighter, you can also have it with crackers. For example, here I'm using some rye crackers, or you can just have it with some carrot sticks as well. It's honestly so versatile. You can use it in so many different things. The third recipe which I'm gonna show you is my favorite Italian bruschetta, which is just the dream, especially in summer. All you need is some very ripe and juicy tomato. I'm using some kind of like cherry vine tomatoes. You just wanna chop them quite small. Using good tomatoes will definitely make a big difference in this recipe because you only have a handful of ingredients. Once your tomatoes are chopped, you're gonna add them to a bowl with some chopped basil, some extra virgin olive oil, a generous pinch of sea salt, and you're just gonna mix them all together, and then it will kind of like marinate on the side for a few minutes. While we are toasting our sourdough bread, I'm using a griddle pan, but you can also use a toaster. It's entirely up to you. And then what you're gonna do, you wanna grate your garlic on the bread, and in that way you will give that delicious garlicky flavor without being too overwhelming if, for example, you chop the whole garlic clove with the tomato. And then you're just gonna put your tomatoes on top of the bread. They should be juicy and super flavorful by now, and your bruschetta is ready. It's honestly that simple. You won't regret it. It's so delicious, especially on a hot summer day. It's the perfect easy lunch as well. And finally, I'm gonna show you how to make my favorite chocolate smoothie. This smoothie is so simple. It literally has 3 ingredients and it's the perfect afternoon pick-me-up. All you need is some frozen bananas, some cacao or cocoa powder, some peanut butter. You can also use any nut butter that you like, a dash of water. Don't use too much because you want to have it quite thick and creamy, and you're just gonna blend it. That's it. It's so simple, but it's so rich and chocolatey, and it's perfect when you crave a chocolate treat. This is amazing. You gotta try it. And there you have them. These are my favorite vegan snacks, both savory and sweet. I really hope you guys like them. If you do make them, please don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I really love to see you making my recipe. And I really hope to see you again in the next video. Let me know in the comment down below if you have any particular requests for, you know, any particular recipe or any topic you want me to cover. I really always love to hear your suggestion. I hope you guys are safe. I hope you are well, and I'll send you so much love. And again, thank you so much for watching, and see you soon. Bye.